8 after 8. Now, two men accused of killing 7 members of a family in Vlakfontein, south of Johannesburg, are expected to appear in the Lenasia Magistrates Court today.
The bodies of 3 women and 4 children were found buried under a pile of sand in their home last week.
One suspect was arrested in Dobsonville in Soweto, while the other was arrested in Mpumalanga.
Well, eNCA's Lindokuhle Xulu is following that case for us this morning. He is outside court for us. Lindo, a very good morning to you. What do we know about these 2 suspects and what their connection is to the family, to those victims?
Well, good morning, Yuveka. What we know so far is that the 2 arrested suspects are known by the family that had passed on. In fact, we understand that they were living with them, one of them being taken in by the family after claiming that he is the son of the dead sibling, or a sibling that had passed on, the brother of the 2 sisters that were found dead in that house. The other one is was in a relationship with one of the sisters, you know, when this was discovered, they took him in for questioning and later released him. But upon further investigations, we understand that he has been rearrested. But at the moment, the police are saying that they will not be releasing any names of who has been arrested or who are these 2 prime suspects. But they're saying that after they appear in court, we understand that they will be revealing those names. You know, the one suspect was found in Mpumalanga near the Libombo border, found in possession of 2 bank cards that belong to the 2 deceased that were found out of the 7 that were found in Vlakfontein. But the other is, of course, that one I said again, that was questioned first and then rearrested after further investigations. These 2 suspects will be appearing here at the Lenasia Magistrates Court, and they will. We're expecting them to plead. The NPA as well as the MEC for Community Safety, Sizakele Nkosi Malobane, will be here to attend to this case. We understand.
Is there any clarity, Lindokuhle, as to whether or not any of the suspects were related in any way with the 7 people who were found buried in Vlakfontein?
But then what we understand again is that these 2 people were living with the deceased. In fact, one of them again is that their relation was that they met on Facebook, which is the 27-year-old suspect. They met on Facebook, and then upon meeting together on those further, you know, engagement between the 2 parties, which is the family, the Nkosi family that has now passed on with this gentleman, is that he claimed that he was a relative through the father was the dead brother of this family was his father, and that is when they took him in. The other one, we understand, was in a relationship with one of the deceased sisters that was found at Vlakfontein when those 7 bodies were discovered buried in the house as well as in the back room of that house.
Okay, thank you very much, Lindokuhle Xulu. We'll have to await. I'm sure there'll be more details that will come to light when that case starts.